And then when I was born, there was two choices because they knew I was going to be a boy, like it was in the womb. So it was either Pierre.
Pierre? What? Pierre?
Pierre. This goes out for everyone listening. Don't be ever scared to approach me. And the fact that I've had this much support for who I just literally am is pretty cool. For about 9 months, I literally just used the free recording thing in PS4 and literally just made as high quality content as I could. And then I got a job at McDonald's, £8.50 an hour, and worked my ass off until I could afford a PC.
Oh, you got a job at McDonald's at the age of 16?
Yep, the second I turned 16. NPCs, I am forever grateful for because it changed my life. It saved my life, basically. If you're listening to this on the day it comes out, come watch me, 21st September. I'm playing Minecraft Mania 7.
As far as I'm aware, they've coded about 3 seasons worth of an event.
Charity Game Nights that happened. We raised money for Dementia UK, not Dementia UK, the Alzheimer's Society. We were going to raise money for Dementia UK, but
how much did you raise? Go on, Jack, say it.
£1,005.
Which is crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
You pick teams.
Well, Hive Bedrock Edition, yeah, they have custom servers where you can set people's roles. So you can set spectator, you can set team colours, everything.
If that's the case, that makes it a lot easier.
But yeah, overall he raised £500, which is the highest he's ever raised for London to Brian, which is pretty sick. Hi lads, welcome back to the InsideMC podcast, the part of the podcast where I sit down with a different, very amazing guest every single week to have a chat with them. That's essentially the intro. Once again, I'll masterclass it at one point, but for now it works. You know, I'm sitting down and talking to a different, very cool person every single week. And this week, it's someone who, I'm very shaky with calling people online friends, because it's a very fine line of how it feels. But I'd like to say this person's at least close to being a friend. It's JackCas from JackCas Game Nights.
Hello.
How are you today?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you, mate?
I'm good. We both streamed before this podcast.
We did.
Our voices should hopefully be warmed up.
Yeah. I mean, it also be ruined. My voice would be ruined had it been more than 3 hours. I would have been dead.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a small little hour stream, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
Failing the parkour, screaming your lungs out.
No. Don't remind me. Don't.
It just happened. It's not like you've forgotten.
I know. For context, audio listeners, basically, in my last stream, which had been on the day recording, I was playing a map on a server called Dodecad, and I missed the very last possible jump, and that means you have to reset. So that was not fun.
It's okay. You'll get him tomorrow, Jack. If you stream tomorrow, you'll get it then.
We'll see.
But other than that, yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope it's been a good day for you.
It has.
This podcast was originally meant to be being recorded tomorrow from when we're recording it, but things went differently, and it's much better. Otherwise, I would have been recording the podcast, and then imagining this was tomorrow, I would have been recording this, and then the day after I would be recording the midweek MC. So it works out. I like the little gap in between, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise, it gets a bit too much. But with that being said, Jack, obviously I can introduce you as JackCas from JackCas Game Nights, but there's a lot more to you, and we are going to get to all of that in the podcast. But for the start, I mean, you've listened to at least a podcast before, so you kind of know the rough basis of things. I like to give the intro for you to introduce yourself. Let the viewer know who you are from you, not from me.
Okie dokie. Well, hello, I am JackCas. I am an 18-year-old content creator and streamer from England, the northern part of England. I've to clarify that because screw the south.
Borderline northern. Bit more southern.
Nah, I ain't having that. I stream Minecraft. Yeah, I stream Minecraft. I stream events. I stream SMPs. I stream whatever I can make people laugh with. That's my main goal, is to make people laugh. And if I don't do that, I'm doing something wrong. And yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
And this is all streamed.
Oh, and I love the colour orange. I love the colour orange.
Oh, really?
Yes, I love it.
I wonder where that would be given away, JackCas.
I wonder.
For anyone who decides to listen on YouTube, I know most people listen on Spotify nowadays, which is actually
my profile picture is orange. My profile picture is definitely very, very orange.
That, and the fact that if you are listening on YouTube, you can look at the screen right now and see the JackCas's skin is very orange, as also. So, yeah, that's actually a really good rundown. Sorry, I didn't have to react to it. it's a good rundown. It's a good explanation of who you are, what you do, kind of thing. So,
yep.
Do you have any fun facts about yourself, Jack?
I'm tall.
Yeah, how tall are you? How tall are you?
6'3".
Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
It's not that tall, but
you towered above me.
Really? Like most people in TwitchCon Paris, yeah, but not you.
Bro, our Twitch comparison in like interaction was I said this on the first midweek MC, which comes out the week before this one. I mentioned it to AJS because we was talking about like awkward TwitchCon interactions on my part. Because I had a really awkward one with Piggles, which I've said a few times.
Same, yeah. I love Piggles, but like Piggles was with like Sam and like Alex and stuff like that, and like I didn't know how to react really. I was just like, hi.
Do you know what I did? I had the most. Okay, I've talked about this on the Piggles podcast and midweek MC, so this might be the last time I talk about it. I was walking around TwitchCon and I see Piggles and I go, Piggles, and he didn't. Piggles, and he looks at me and he goes, oh, I'm like, hello, nice to meet you. I gave him a handshake and I walked off. I don't think it gets more awkward than that, Jack.
Why? Why did you do that?
I don't know. And then I realized after that he was with Sam Dong Fortnite and someone else, and I just ignored both of them. I
recognized Sam first, and I saw Piggles, and I saw like Alex. For context, Alex Wolfie is so tall. Like, oh my god, that man is a giant.
his signature is really cool as well. You know, I got to give it to him. I watched him give it to Max, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
But as for our interaction, I don't know if you feel like it was awkward. I felt like it was a bit
No,
awkward.
It was chill.
I kind of just walked up to you and I said hi, and then like you were like watching the chess, and I just didn't really know what to say. So I kind of.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know how chess works. I didn't know what I was looking at. I was just kind of looking at like my because I was with BitSquid at that chess thing in Paris, and he knows how to play chess. I don't, and so I was just literally just standing there like doing nothing. So then he messaged me, said to me, I was like, okay, and thank you for bringing me away from that.
Well, I'm hoping like next TwitchCon we've interacted, because like obviously the interaction maybe wasn't awkward on your part. I guess I felt maybe because I know we hadn't interacted. We interacted online, but not really as much as you did with other people. So hopefully next TwitchCon we would have interacted enough to the point.
Dude,
where,
if next TwitchCon is in like London or Manchester or anything, it would be so good. Like if it's just in England, like everyone would go, because here's the thing: like everyone, like Americans and Australians, Paris went to the UK first, and then went to Paris for the Eurostar or like a plane. They all went directly to France, like and then if they're making that journey to go to England this time, sure they do it next time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I hope like next time we can actually hang out a little bit, because we didn't really, did we? Like I said hi to you, but that was it, really.
It's fine, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Like
I mean, we both were in the queue as well. You did the CPK meetup, I did a Jack Manifold meetup, so we did see each other there, and you were like delayed for ages.
Yeah, because CPK was running late, but that's fine. I guess moving into the actual podcast now. Sorry, we got a little bit sidetracked. It's gonna happen. It's just us talking.
That's gonna happen a lot. I'm just gonna.
It's different to other podcasts because obviously we talk a decent amount. We've interacted a decent amount before. True. So the podcast this one's very different to me bringing on someone who I've never talked to before. Yeah, because we can actually have like a genuine kind of conversation, which I can with them, but it's different. It's different, you know.
It's like you barely spoke to them, also. Then like knowing like you don't like unless you do like the research, like you don't really know much about them and how they speak and how like the experience and stuff like that. But like I've probably told you a lot already because we are friends.
Exactly. Plus, I also don't want to. I also don't want to like. I get a bit thingy about draining their podcast off too long. As with you, I know you're not like too much in a rush, and I have like just genuine topics to talk to you about rather than just research.
Exactly.
With that being said, though, moving on. I told you the format of the podcast before we began, so that's nice. I always kind of forget to. But before we talk more about you, Jack, I do have a question. Okay.
Yep.
What is your go-to meal deal?
Oh Jesus Christ. I knew something like this would be coming. Okay, based off because I used to go to college, and surprise, and there was you'll kill me for this, but there was an Aldi like 10 minutes away, 10-minute walk. Like I know Aldi is the deadest shop in general, but like,
meal deals. Okay, cool.
But yeah, the meal deal is cheap and it's nice. So what did I get normally?
I mean, if it's a case of you can't remember, you can just make up your own meal deal with like.
If I had to, if you gave me all the options from like every supermarket, it would be a chicken salad club.
Okay. From where? Where's that from?
Morrison's, I think.
Okay, so we got the chicken salad club from Morrison's.
I am Brew.
I guess from Morrison's, that'd work. Yeah.
Well, what? Yeah, you get a brew for anywhere.
I know, but I'm just meaning for like meal deal purposes, I guess.
I've got a sweet tooth, so I'd probably say like I don't know, Twix.
Fair enough. I mean, pretty bog standard. A salad though, not a wrap, not a sandwich.
No, chicken salad club, which is a sandwich.
Wait, club. Why did I hear club?
Yeah.
I heard club like KLOB, and I just assumed it was a salad. Sorry, Chicken Salad Club got you. Okay.
Yeah.
With that, again, once again, with that being said, let's actually move into talking about you now. Then I was just curious, really, what your meal deal was. I asked Piggles and I asked Fulham, I believe. So,
well, because we're only Brits.
yeah, exactly.
It's so annoying because you can't ask Americans that question because they just will not get it. Like, there's no meal deals. It's so annoying.
But the thing is, I don't even ask every single Brit. I've had British people and I have British people coming on the podcast who I'm not planning on asking them.
Yeah.
Fulham I was going to ask anyways, but more so his one was also a Twitter question, so I saved it until the end.
Okay.
Yeah, from Bendo. So, but as for you, how comes your parents named you Jack?
Oh Christ. Okay, so okay, here's the thing. So my great granddad was called Jack.
Okay.
His name was Jack Caswell. So I'm technically Jack Caswell II. And he died a couple of years before I was born.
Oh, sorry.
And it's fine, don't worry. I didn't know him. I wasn't born. And then when I was born, there was two choices because they knew I was going to be a boy, like it was in the womb. So it was either Pierre.
Pierre? What? Pierre?
Pierre. Yeah, Pierre, like a Bamiyang. Like Pierre.
Your name was... Okay.
Because my dad's name is Peter, and he just kind of thought about that. Or Jack, because of granddad. But they just eventually went with Jack. And yeah, that's how I was named, and it hasn't really changed since.
It would have been very interesting if your name was Pierre, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why that was a thought that ever came up, but like, I don't know how I got through high school being called Pierre.
You probably would have ended up having like I guess in quotation marks a normal nickname that you would have given yourself.
Yeah, probably.
I reckon you probably wouldn't have stuck with Pierre because it's a cool name.
Pierre, I think Pierre is a French name, I believe, but I don't know why my dad thought about it. But yeah, so it was either Pierre or Jack. They chose Jack. That's where I am today.
Fair enough. And then how comes you decide? Because you said it was public knowledge that your full name is JackCas. Well, I mean, you just said it on the podcast.
Yes, my full name is Jack Caswell.
So JackCas makes sense, shortening Caswell. But how comes you decided to use your IRL name as your name?
Well, it's not technically my IRL name. I mean, it was. I mean, I've done YouTube since 2014, and in about 2 weeks, I've been doing it for 9 years, and it was initially something else for like 5 years. And then it changed it to just straight up Jack Caswell. Like, it was Jack Caswell for about a year or two. And then I thought, okay, what if I'm actually putting myself in danger here? So I always wanted to shorten it to make it sound a bit quicker as well. So therefore, okay, let's just get rid of the well and then just put Jack Cas. 7 letters, easy, done, boom.
But this podcast is coming out exactly a week before your 9-year anniversary.
Oh no, my 9-year anniversary is the 29th.
Yeah, and this podcast is coming out on the 22nd.
Oh really? Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. See, I told you, I've done my research. I know, Jack. I know. So, but it's just, it never crossed your mind because obviously, people didn't actually know. I said as a sub goal back when I made Bedrock content. It was a 75 sub goal for the month, and I revealed. I know it was 50 sub goal, and I revealed that my name was Charlie. Like and that's like, I mean, some stuff has happened which I won't get into. But no one really knows my second name. But my name is Charlie, and that's all people know. So like, what is like? How comes you never had, like, obviously Instant Orbits? How comes you never really wanted an online alias?
Well, no, I did. I did, like, as a kid, I did. Because I didn't want to put myself in trouble. Because like, I started YouTube when I was 9 years old, and so I had to have something that wasn't my full name.
Now, like, because you went back.
Now I don't. Now I just don't care. Like,
okay.
It's like, my name has again been on the internet like for ages, but it's just I never wanted to use that as my persona online. But then in high school, like, because here's the thing, my YouTube during high school was like mostly watched by like my classmates, and it didn't get like any traction. It was just like challenge videos and stuff like that under my name, and so it like under the persona. So then I changed it because they all just knew my real name anyway, and I wasn't scared of it anymore. Like, I don't care, like, people know my name. Like, it's fine. Like, it's basically out there. It has been out there for years.
That's fair. Yeah. That's what I was asking, because I know you said you wanted one. I just meant like how comes you kind of reverted, if that makes sense. But that explains it. So.
Well, yeah, I reverted because I was a kid and I couldn't use it as a kid.
And then you show your face as well. Obviously, you do face cam and stuff like that.
Face cam's been on the internet since I was 8. Because my dad put like a video, like my face has been on the internet for about a decade. So like, even if I wanted to hide my face, no chance. Not a chance. That was happening.
I guess I can say this because I show my face now. Nobody knows this, and I think if they found the video, they wouldn't even know it's me. There's a video uploaded back in 2014 of me. Like, not on my channel, it's on like an official channel of me. Like, you know, like AMZ's in a TV show. I'm in a YouTube video, and nobody would know it's me unless I talked about it. It also completely docks me. if I revealed
Oh Christ!
what it was.
Okay.
Yes. Well, actually, it wouldn't completely dox me. It just dox. I'm not gonna say it dox something. It wouldn't dox me or anything about me. It just dox something regarding me. So like my face is out there, but I've never. I mean, like I back on Mixer days when I streamed on Xbox. I used to use a face cam there. I used to stream off the laptop, have my face cam on the laptop, and play on the Xbox. It was so scuffed, but it worked. And then I remember this weird interaction with someone coming into my chat. It was an old lady being really strange, and then Mixer died, so I stopped showing my face, and then I only restarted showing my face again at TwitchCon, which is the only picture on Twitter is just of me with a bunch of people, and we never got a picture, by the way, so we need to get one.
Yeah, that was annoying. I thought we actually did. I was like, oh crap, we didn't.
That's what made me feel a bit like thing, because when I went up to you, that was our only interaction. I didn't want to like be like, oh yeah, can I get a picture, Jack? It's just like, and I don't know, because I asked
this goes out for everyone listening. Don't be ever scared to approach me, because like I try to be nice to like anybody, and like
and you were
approach me like online or IRL, like I'm literally an average dude. Like I would not ego you. Like I am literally like your normal like average like cool British guy. Like why would I have any right to think that I'm better than you? And even if I get like 1 million subscribers, like even then that doesn't matter. Like I have time for everybody.
I mean, yeah, like, you know, I wasn't saying that like ego or anything. I just meant because you was obviously watching the chess, and then like, you know, I don't know, like our only interaction was really just me kind of coming up to you and saying hi, and then all right, bye. Kind of like with Piggles, I didn't get a picture of Piggles because I went up to him and gave him a bloody handshake and walked off. But overall, like Twitch one was good. If it's in, I have a feeling it's going to be in England, just based on how everything's going right now. It'd be the perfect time for it to be in England. But I mean, if it's in Spain, that's also going to be quite cool. So.
Yeah, it's going to be London or Madrid. I think that's confirmed. But I don't think they'll go back to a country they've already been in. They've been to Berlin, they've been to Amsterdam, they've been to Paris. Exactly. I don't think they go back to any of those places. Maybe Berlin,
like Sweden.
No, way too expensive. Way too expensive for tourists.
No, I know, it was a joke.
Yeah.
What about the skin then? Because obviously, like I said, you show your face and stuff like that, I guess, because the skin does look kind of like you. If that, hopefully that's not.
Yeah, again, my persona online is literally just based around what I'd wear and who I am. Like, I just like the color orange. I wear flannel shirts a lot. Like, if you watch my streams, or just like know me, I wear like a white t-shirt and then a flannel around it, and then like jeans or like jogging bottoms. That is literally just me. Like my skin is jogging bottoms, white t-shirt, orange flannel shirt, me. Like that's literally just me. Yeah. Obviously it's changed a bit now because now I use shout out to Masky Z. I use their skin now. And that's really fucking cool.
Is that the one I used in the announcement, or have I used a different one?
No, use mine. I made that one. You can keep that one. You can keep that one for now. It's fine. It's fine. You can keep that one. But like, I do now use Masky's like going forward. But like, you're fine using the skin because it is my skin.
We scheduled you to come on the podcast quite a while ago, so I kind of made
exactly. Same
with Anfos, I used like Anfos's Space Brownies team on. But then like update it to use the one that they just had made, kind of thing.
That's fair, yeah.
Let's have a look at your new skin actually. Is it JackCas or just JackCas_? That's just.
I can send you the full image. Let me just get it up for you.
Oh no, I see it. I think I see it. It's like the fancy one, right? It's like it looks like a team skin, but it's just a new. Yeah. It's like a more high-tech version of your one.
Yeah, it's basically just mine but better. So cool thank you again. Thank you, Masky and Space and any skin artist. You guys are amazing.
Skin artists are so cool.
Exactly. There it is.
Oh, that's sick. Oh my god, they made it for your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really that's a really sick image.
It's very drippy. It's very drippy.
So yeah, you're basically just everything to do with your content is just you.
It's me. I don't know why I'd be something else that I'm not. Like I am chaotic. I am loud. I am me. Like that's just me all over.
I just meant, obviously like, name, skin, favorite color.
Yeah, exactly. It's just me. Like, and that wouldn't change for anything. Like, but like here's the thing. Like I am slightly different off stream. Like I'm on stream because I use a lot of energy on stream. Like I'm like on stream, I'm like very chaotic, loud, boom, bang in your face, and that's for like 2 hours. But then off that, I'm very reserved, relaxed, and just chill. But like I can also be chaotic. It's just whenever like I'm with friends or like I have energy because I don't really have energy nowadays. But yeah, I am literally just who I am, and the fact that I've had this much support for who I just literally am is pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's nice to see as well that like you can just be you online and so get the support for it.
Yeah,
because my whole thing is a different story. Like, there's a reason I have the mask. There's all this kind of stuff. I guess the mask was just more so like because it's a blindfold. It's not even a mask. Like on Minecraft, it's a mask because blindfold looked a bit weird. But my whole skin is just a blindfold, and it's more just like I just don't know. I kind of like always showed my face or showed me, but never showed me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to explain it though. But yeah.
That's it.
Going off from that then. What about Minecraft content in general? How did you... Because you said you've been doing this for like a few years. However, And more so,
Yeah.
I mean, if you can tell your entire story. If not, then more so how you got into this.
I can go into I'll go into more detail about recently, but like I started out for 2014 as a Minecraft channel because I watched Stampy and DanTDM, and it was literally me with my phone, like on like a makeshift tripod, just recording my TV and just playing the game with my brother for 20 minutes. And then it was just that, and then also used my dad's laptop to do some Java videos. That was very rare though. Then went into like random variety games like Crash Bandicoot, because Crash Bandicoot is my favorite video game of all time. Then it was just then in Pokemon Go. Then I became like it's just basically a lot of variety. Like up until lockdown, even then, up until lockdown. Was just literally just variety, sometimes Minecraft, video games, IRL stuff. I once in 2019, I tried to be like TGF, if you know who they are. I just do challenges and stuff. Sure. Yeah, I tried to be like them.
Did you get your head stuck in a microwave?
No, but I ate like the world's hottest Skittles and like vacuum sealed myself in a plastic bag. That was pretty fun.
That sounds it, yeah.
It used to bang views. Okay, but anyways, then lockdown hit, and then obviously I did not get a PC until April 2022, but we'll get to that. So lockdown hit, then because obviously I retired 2019. I said I'm done. I want to focus on college. I want to focus on high school. I want to get studies. I want to actually think about life. Then lockdown hit, and then I was like, okay, I want to come back because now, because I was bullied. I was bullied the entirety of high school for how much I did YouTube and stuff like that, and promoted it and stuff like that, which is fair enough. I deserved it and I didn't in that sense.
Well, no, really, because I got bullied really badly in secondary school as well. I know you call it high school up there. Down here we call it secondary. Like I got bullied.
Well, like, year 9 to 11.
Yeah. So primary school is like nursery.
Oh, did you go to do like a year 7 to year 11 one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I got like in secondary school, I had like this. Can I quickly say a story about myself?
Yeah, sure.
So like in year 7, I've never said this story online, by the way. Is like there was a channel that like a few people owned, and I at the time, I won't say the name because you can find the Twitter account. I like had a certain like name thing, which was actually a pretty cool name for its time, to be honest. I'll say it to you, but I'm gonna mute it in the podcast. And I got bullied really bad in secondary school, firstly for the channel and just in general, but when they found a YouTube channel, these people had a channel as well that was quite popular, and they made a video just talking absolute trash about me as a person.
Okay.
And I remember like telling my mum about it, so she like reported it to the school, and then that channel just got deleted off the face of the earth.
Wow.
And like that's how like because I had really bad dandruff when I was younger. It's still like decently bad now, but it was a lot worse then. So like stuff like that, like your pad, like I remember in year 7 I actually cried because I didn't know what, and someone literally turned around and said you're. I was like, oh, but like obviously, looking back on it now, it's just stupid. But at the time, I didn't know what that was, so it made me.
Well, we were kids. Yeah, we were kids. We didn't know better. We had that things that affect our emotions. Yeah, same. It was horrendous for me, but I filmed it, and lockdown helped because lockdown then got rid of my fear of my content, and then I was like, okay, I'll come back because no one can come up to me or I'll say like, oh my god, I'll say this. My name beforehand, because I was bullied for that. My name beforehand up until 2020 was JC Cool 180, which is
okay.
Yeah, my initials Cool, which is dumb, and 180, which is the highest possible score in darts because I love darts. And I changed it 2020 because it had meaning. That's what I mean. But then it was just a stupid name. I'm not bullied for it. Then lockdown hit and I changed it to JackCas well and did more variety, sports, stuff like that. And then I went into football because, again, like if you don't know, I love football. So like I am a Wolverhampton Wanderers fan and I fucking love football. So I did like loads of like reaction stuff and like reaction videos, stuff like that, just talking about it. I also had a second channel to talk about football. And yeah, but then I was also inspired because I then watched Dream SMP and Tommy in it, mainly Tommy in it, and I was inspired. I was like, okay, this guy's doing really well. He's also my age, which was like a year older than me. He's doing really well. But then it was like he has Java, and I already had a PS4. I had Bedrock, so I was like, okay, I'm going to try doing Bedrock videos then and see how it goes. So for about 9 months, I literally just like used the free like recording like thing in PS4 and literally just made as high quality content as I could with a PS4, which obviously wasn't great, but I also streamed it as well, got affiliate in Christmas Eve 2021, I remember that, and then But then in, what was it? Yeah, 2020, on my 16th birthday, I said, okay, I want to be like Tommy, and I want to try and make Java content, see how it goes, put myself into the community instead of just watching it. And then I got a job at McDonald's, £8.50 an hour, and worked my ass off until I could afford a PC.
Oh, you got a job at McDonald's at the age of 16?
Yep, the second I turned 16.
Bro, I tried getting a job at 16, but I guess where I was, no one was bloody hiring.
Yeah, that's fair. Got like literally like 2 shifts a week on top of just starting college, which I don't recommend. I said up until March, and then I got enough money, bought my pre-made PC because I don't trust myself in building one because I have no idea how it works, and then got all stuff and did my first PC stream in April 2022. And obviously, we could talk about the rest later, but for now, that is where I'm at.
That's crazy that like in 2022, while you were. Wait, when 2023? What month was this 2022?
April. That's when I
first
first
plugged in my
April 2022,
my bad. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess back to 2021 then. It's crazy how like in 2021 when you were like doing the streams, I was averaging 60 viewers on Bedrock Edition.
Wow.
Live.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Fair play.
had a bit of a fall from grace. I mean, like I kind of peaked during COVID. I didn't.
Then again, that's the thing. Like you can't replicate COVID numbers now. You can't. There's just not enough interest in Minecraft content as a whole and as for a ranged audience like there was in COVID. Because in COVID you had nothing to do, and then there was just loads of big names that just all of a sudden, boom, Tommy, Dream, like loads of names that just went because of everything that happened in lockdown. They took every opportunity they took, and that's the thing. All the big Minecraft content creators out there took all the opportunities and built upon him. That's how you make it. You got to take every opportunity that comes your way.
Which I mean, like I don't really share big guests with anyone. I think I share them with 3 people, and you're one of them. And that's kind of what I'm doing with the podcast a little bit now. I'm taking the opportunities I'm getting.
Exactly, yeah.
And I mean, you see the guests lined up. You see like possible guests who I have like who I might be able to get on, kind of thing. It's like
yeah.
But yeah, no, I know it was COVID numbers, but I mean, even after COVID, I was still averaging like 40 viewers. But I also was at a massive disadvantage because firstly, I made Hive Bedrock content, which was an American populated viewer base, but I streamed at 4 p.m. BST because of work. I worked in a warehouse. I'd come home every single day and I'd go live. And then also when I got my other job, which I won't say where it was, I ended up working. This was 2020 end of July 2022. I got a new job and I was working 12 till like 8. Mostly 12 till 10 p.m. and that just absolutely killed my content career. I didn't start making content then until March this year, and after 2 weeks of streaming, but actually I did a bit of variety, but after I was like, I want to go back to Minecraft, and that's when I started moving, and that's when I moved into the Java community. And then my first interaction was with FaZe Ray, which I'm always mentioning, saying I'm very grateful for. And that's how I'm here right now on the podcast with you, because I did the podcast last year. I started podcast April 2022. It lasted up until I started that job, then it died. And then when I came back to content, I was like, screw it, I missed the podcast. Cause I love just sitting down talking. I waffle, you know this. I waffle much.
Yeah, nothing wrong with waffling.
So I bought
that being said, guys, keep listening. Yeah.
Exactly, especially if you like JackCas.
That's rare.
I think a lot of people like Jack.
Okay.
Okay, you don't want to blush, I get it. Okay, my bad. But yeah, I guess moving away from your past then. Actually, wait, okay, you know what? Last thing about it then. Actually, this is what I was meant to ask originally. How did you get into this community? How did you specifically get into NPCs?
Oh, here we go.
This is also linking into the present now, I guess. This is a good transition.
Yeah, true. So I was very like when I started in April. I was a Hypixel player. I played Hypixel. I was a Hypixel streamer, but I wasn't very good at it. And then through that, I met someone called BitSquid. If you know who they are, very very cool streamer. They
I rated them when I was making Bedrock content.
Yeah, I love
last year,
BitSquid. Yeah.
2022. Great.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a really good friend of mine, and I'm again so happy I met him. And he kind of like put me into like the Hypixel community, and like also told me about stuff like that, and gave me opportunities and stuff like that. And I'll be forever grateful. And then in the summer of 2022, I started looking at more like I got Twitter. Twitter helped a lot, even though Twitter is a very shitty platform and very poorly run. It did help with my career a lot because oh yeah, for networking, 100%.
Networking, that's the word, yeah.
Yep. So then I saw Minecraft events, like really small ones. I was like, okay, I'm gonna join these, and I played in them. Then I was
events. I know, like we're not going to talk negatively or leave our views.
Of course.
I just say it's good to know the events. Like there was Minecraft Fridays.
The two events, Minecraft Fridays and Nova Games.
Was Minecraft Fridays on a Saturday by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes, it was
on a Saturday.
It was 1.8 tournament, and I played in a couple of times. But then I also got the opportunity to commentate for it. With someone called Cloak Live. That was pretty cool. But again, I don't agree with what I did 100%. Looking back at it now and people I was with, again, I'm not going to go into.
But you didn't know.
I didn't know. Yeah, exactly. I was immature. I was 16 at the time, and yeah, definitely doesn't reflect on my current self now. But yeah, it was fun at the time, and then it's also when I first spoke to Ava, because here's the thing, one of the only people I am good friends with now that I was actually a fan of beforehand is Ava. It's definitely Ava JC, 100%. And then I commentated with and they were on the event at one time, and I was basically fanboying. It was very, very, very nerve-wracking, but then we got on a while, and then MCC Island came out, and then I was like, okay, MCC Island, it's a pretty cool server. I also like the event MCC. I don't watch it as much as some people, but I do watch it, and that was very cool for networking and stuff like that. It's going to make some pretty cool content out of that. And then I went back into the Hypixel community and met some pretty cool people there for a couple of months. And then this was probably what definitely kickstarted my career, or helped me with contacts and just where I am today. I joined. It was a very last minute addition to 24-hour SMP charity event run by Lecky, and
which is back on October 1st, I believe.
It is. So yeah, something like that. Yeah. I asked Lackey the day before the event, saying, hey, what are the requirements to play? And he said, if you're passionate about your content and you're down to stream and for charity, go ahead. And I was like, yep, let's go for it. Obviously, I had some friends in the event as well that I previously knew. That's why I wanted to play. And then I got in. And then I met a lot of people. I got on with so many people, which is also how I very first ever met my friend group now, and some people in that friend group, through 24 Hours and P Season 3, which is pretty fun. Also when I first met Lackey. Then 2023 rolled around, was trying to leave the Hypixel community and start streaming MCCI and stuff like that. And then one day, I won't say who, but I wanted to join someone who was playing MCC Island on, I think it was February or March. I'm going to quickly double check. I think it was March, 23rd of March this year. I wanted to join someone's MCC Island party as a fourth. They were live, and instead of just making a separate group DM to call, because I also wanted to call, they invited me to a very, very cool friend Discord server. I can say the name. It's called the NPCs.
Everyone knows about NPCs by now.
Everyone knows by now. Yeah, by now everyone knows about NPCs. And there was 10 people in it at the time, and there were some names I was like, whoa, I am not on the same level as these people. I was definitely very nervous the first few days. Then I joined more VCs and spoke to more people, and I was like, okay, I can chill here. But then here's the thing: NPCs, I am forever grateful for, because it changed my life. It saved my life, basically. I saved my content creation career as well, because the people I've met in there, I'll just say some names: Nebula, Sandwich Lord, FaZe Ray, Goldmouth, Salty B, Nukery, everybody. You know who you are if you're in NPCs. Thank you guys, because it genuinely has been I've had no bad experience with NPCs, and obviously I've made there has been some ups and downs, and regarding a big situation that happened obviously a couple of months ago, but there's definitely no need to talk about that. I'll forever be grateful to NPCs, and obviously it's come a long way since I very first joined, but I'm so proud of everyone in there, and everyone in there I love so dearly, and thank you for accepting me and inviting me. And yeah, and now it's where we are today.
Because I was quite shocked, because like I mentioned before, my viewers kind of, I was streaming Tubnet when I first joined the communities. I actually really enjoyed Tubnet. That's the thing.
Tubnet was good. First few days was really good, but then it just then we just realized, oh wait, it's actually not great.
But even now, and then when one of my viewers kind of convinced me to play MCC Island, so I was like, screw it, I'll just buy it. So I'm waiting for access.
I bought it the day after.
On a week after playing it, this was this year. FaZe, I bump into FaZe, and FaZe is streaming, and I'm just I'm memeing, because someone accused FaZe of stream sniping, so there's me memeing oh, FaZe, why are you stream sniping, and I ended up raiding FaZe, one of them ended up raiding me back at one point, following me. like blah blah blah, and then I started interacting with you guys somehow through Phase. I don't really know how I met like you and stuff like that.
I think it was Manhunt. I think the server MC Manhunt, I think because we both also streamed that as well for our viewers, and I think that we both saw each other one day, or I saw you at the Twitch rank. I was like, oh,
I think that's when we first interacted, but we knew each other. I could have sworn we know.
I think so, yeah.
I think that was just our main interaction, and then like FaZe is like, and then FaZe invites me to NPCs. It's like, yeah, like people are pretty chill with you, and then I was like, oh, like, and then when I joined, I was like, wait, really? I've been invited before a lot of people who I thought were already gonna be here. Like when I said to FaZe, I was like, there's a lot of people who are not here who I'm surprised invited me beforehand. But you know, I'm glad I'm there. Like you, like as well as you, I'm very grateful for being there.
Yeah,
got the opportunity, and then it leads us to once again. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I literally added you as a friend on the 19th, and then on the 26th we called for 25 minutes to play
Manhunt.
MC Manhunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that we started interacting a little bit more, and now you're on the podcast.
Yeah.
I guess then talking about today, like not today specifically, just like today's
right now, yeah,
Minecraft, I guess, where we are now. There's a few topics I'll talk about, but the main thing is tournaments. It's going to be. We've already established this before that the main talking point is going to be tournaments.
Yeah, that's fair because I did play. Like here's the thing: I didn't really play like in any proper ones up until like a month ago. When I was invited to one, I was like, okay, I like this a lot.
But I guess just quickly before we talk about tournaments, sorry, I just remembered there is something else I want to talk about.
Yeah, of course.
What's the deal with the birthday meme? I mean, I used it on the announcement. We agreed that I could use it on the announcement, and there's this whole joke of every day is JackCas' birthday. So what is the deal with
it? It was created in the Ava JC chat by two people called Sam P and Illegal Something. Those two, like, I don't know where it came from or the context, but like all of a sudden they just kept, I kept doing their streams and just say, happy birthday, Jack. I'm like, it's not my birthday. But I think then Ava caught on and then also did it every time I like joined her stream. I was like, oh, happy birthday, JackCas. I'm like, why? It's not my birthday. And then that spread from Ava's chat to everyone's chat to then Twitter. And then I was like, okay. But here's the thing. Like, because obviously it was my 18th birthday, like just like a couple of weeks ago, and I was scared because I didn't realize I didn't think like anyone actually wished me a happy birthday because I think they're just like gonna stick to the meme. But thankfully they did, which was very cool.
Did you what was the question I was gonna ask? Does it get a little tedious sometimes?
Yes.
Are you getting a bit sick of it?
Yes, it does. Like, I'm getting sick of it because now my birthday's actually just gone and happened. And it's now keep going. I'm like, okay, my birthday's not for another like 300 days. It's gonna be pain.
I wasn't gonna do it. I asked if I could, and you said yes. Okay.
I'm fine with it, dude. A joke's a joke. It's nothing serious. It's just that it can be a bit serious, but like I don't care honestly. It is funny.
It can just be a bit continuous sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it is. That's jokes, isn't it?
I mean, as long as you like essentially don't mind per se.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I mean that was a pretty simple answer. I guess that's a good highlight as well. Like, why is it JackCas' birthday or something? I don't know. But yeah, tournaments. Okay, so
yes, events.
I mean, because I'm not trying to like downgrade who you are, but I guess this is essentially one of your main. Because we can talk about your YouTube videos, but they're a bit like me. There's not really a set theme essentially. Like
YouTube is literally what I find interesting to myself, and also what will fit with the community as well. And basically just like what I've done. Like it's very rare that I do like a video from scratch. Exactly. Like it's always from something, like from a stream or an event or something.
So first thing, and I guess it's your main thing right now, other than your tournament. We're talking about other tournaments before we get into your one. Your main thing outside of your tournament, I'd like to say is Minecraft Mania. Yes. I have played in that twice. And when does this come out? Yeah. This podcast is coming out a day before you play Mania. So you'll be in Mania
guys,
tomorrow.
If you're listening to this on the day it comes out, come watch me, 21st September. I'm playing Minecraft Mania 7. That's self-promotion, I'm sorry.
No, it's literally your podcast.
Oh, fair.
Also, is it the 23rd, not the 21st? Or did you say
23rd? 23rd. I'm playing with Sandwich Lord, Kai Live, and Emily Cookgate Gaming. I don't think I'm going to win, but it would be funny. And if I get to 1,000 followers on Twitter beforehand, I have to drink every time I die. That's not a lie. I'm scared.
Isn't Mania a family-friendly tournament? Or is that Mayhem's the family-friendly tournament?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I remember like talking to Kenzie's about possibly like drinking and stuff like that. And I think they said like it's.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. It's not a set rule. It's just one of those things that they don't.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for telling me that. I didn't actually realize.
Yeah, they probably should make it as like a set rule if it's true. But I remember I didn't know either, because I was making a joke about maybe having like a drinking team at one point, like me, you, if you were down, and like tell people to like drink, and I was like, oh, like we're a family friendly tournament. I was like, oh, my bad.
I've played two Manias.
What was your first team again?
So yeah, Mania 5 was my debut. I played I played with Salty B, Void Eyeball, and Hype 26.
Okay,
we came third as a team, and I got 23rd in Div. Because I thought I got 22nd, but then obviously Carter subbed out halfway, and then Mighty Brothers 1 subbed in, and then the points were added initially. So I was like, okay, that's our 22nd. Nope, got 23rd. Before my first ever event, like I actually count because like it was actually one of the first like 1.20 events, 1.9. I did pretty well, and I enjoyed it a lot. Like, Jamie, Mania is such like it does get some sticks sometimes, but like Mania is genuinely like a really well made event. Like, it is genuinely a good event, and like it's very
a great tournament.
Yeah, like creators out there, if you ever get the chance to like ask or like play Mania, take it, because it is genuinely a really good event. Like, it is genuinely fun.
It's like I've said this before, like as alongside Mayhem, I am excited to see the future of these two tournaments, because everyone's always like MCC, Block Wars, Pandora's Box, and I delete.
That's the main three, yeah.
But the thing is, I've said it before now. Like, I think I said it on a podcast quite a while back, and this was before I fully knew what Pandora's Box is. And to be honest, I kind of stick with it. My main three were MCC, Block Wars, Mayhem. Like, because I didn't really know much about I didn't really even know Pandora's Box existed, to be honest.
Pandora's Box is a very good event.
It's an amazing event.
Genuinely, like, for what it is one of the most polished and like enjoyable event experiences. I would love to play one day, but obviously it's not my
quality over quantity.
Yeah, quality over quantity, 100%. But then here's the thing: it can become frustrating then, because like it's now bi-monthly because of the resources, which is fair enough. But I guess that like adds to the magic. But then again, that just kind of gets rid of opportunities for like upcoming creators to play, which is. But it is what it is. That's the situation. But like for what it is, Pandora's Box is a very, very good event. And like with the resources of like the bigger events, it could definitely be up there, 100%.
The Mania's future is definitely high. I'm interested to see where it goes in the next like 5 months.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going on break soon. But I will definitely help them.
Based on the next year, there we go. I'll say that.
Yeah, based on that. Yeah, exactly. Based on next year, I'd like to see where it goes, because it is a very good event. Like, it's good games, good, like, well run. Like, it's quite polished what it is. Like, because it's now left the realm of, I don't want to be rude, but like being a small event, like a community event, like it's just run by like a couple of people. Like, it is actually now its own thing, and it's also like trying to like prioritize creators more, which is fair enough. But yeah, Mania is good. Mania and Mayhem, two very solid events, but like it's just what will they do, and how like can they? Because obviously I'm not gonna say anything like that. They can do it themselves, but like that's their call now. They're good. They're in a good position, both of them. It's now their call to do whatever they think is necessary and will help them grow as an event.
Yeah, exactly. What about Mayhem? Have you ever played a Mayhem before?
No, I have not. Oh, by the way, before I go, I played Mania 6, by the way, with Dong Fortnite, QL Sig, got first place team-wise, got 14th in Div, and lost the final game 3-2. That was annoying.
Oh yeah, you made a video about that as well, didn't you?
I did, yes. It's my most recent video. It probably will be by the time this comes out.
Because the thing is, my Mania experiences, obviously I played Pride, I ended up.
It's
not like one to fully remember per se, but I when I played it was nice. Like, it was a fun, because the thing is,
since that event, it's definitely got better, 100%.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd like to kind of essentially maybe play one day, but right now it's more just depending on. It's not even depending. It's just where I see myself go, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Because like I'm still kind of looking for a solid job, and then if I ever find, then a solid job when I finally get might be a Saturday work, and it's like all this kind of jazz, you know.
Yeah. And then Mayhem. I have not played in Mayhem.
You're teaming with Sandwich again.
Oh my god, dude, my team. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking annoying. The Southern Sandwich, if you listen to me, I do love you, though, trust me. But like, you are from Southern England, so fuck you.
So are you, though. So are you.
I'm not, mate. Okay, no, I'm from Northern England, but I'm not gonna dox myself.
Yeah, don't dox.
Yeah.
Who's on your team again for Mayhem? You
Sandwich Lord, FaZe Ray, Masky Z. It is my favorite event team of all time.
Wait, Masky Z?
Yeah.
No, Masky Z subbed in on.
Yes. My team.
Oh, Masky Z subbed in on your team. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, I completely zoned out there. Why was I thinking someone else? Yeah, that's a really, really, really good team. Holy.
I fucking love it.
I'm happy with my team as well.
Here's the thing. I'm a bottom frag.
No, you'll top frag. You'll carry the team.
No chance. No chance.
Bro,
But yeah,
I'm
Mayhem.
so
I'm
happy
really
with
looking forward to Mayhem. Mayhem, like, it's a stacked roster. They've been on break to back. You're in it as well with Booster.
I know.
Like, oh, that
Yeah.
with Booster, Potato, and Coandres.
Yes.
I'm kind of scared of that team.
I'm
Like,
thinking, 'cause no one's
I'm
played
willing
as
to
well.
go into conversation with Mayhem. Mayhem, like, obviously, but when it comes out, it'll be 8 days until Mayhem. But like, the roster looks really good, and like, hopefully, they've definitely done all the testing and stuff like that. There's new games, stuff like that. Hopefully, like, it can be a really successful event.
So the thing
So
is,
obviously, the teams you got Red, you got Caleb, Lime Lemons, you got the Lime who won MC's Rising 2. Love them to bits. Then you got Pink, who is me, Masky, FaZe, Savage Lord. Then you got Aqua, who is Cloud, Morgan, AGX, Cell Joan. You got Cyan, which I'm kind of scared of. Landon Legends, Kel Awesome, which is just a ridiculous duo. Oh my
London
goodness.
Legends is a team maker, by the way. I just want to make that very clear.
I know, yeah, I know. He's a good player as well.
London Legends. I made a joke about like London Legends like buffing their team as a team maker.
Anthos and the lovely Space Brownies. Golden Grapefruit got Kalen, Radoons, DGC, AVJC. Blue I'm scared of, which is Silver Runs, President Poundcake, Lackey, and Nukery. Like, how is that fair? 2 speedrunners and 2 event players. Okay, sure. But no, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Mayhem. Really looking forward to Mayhem. And hopefully it goes well. Hopefully, even if we don't play well, it's still gonna be an enjoyable experience because of like I am friends with everyone on my team. And like we're all like really good friends. It is like the first time I've had like a full team full of really good friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, really look forward to Mayhem.
I think like this is public knowledge, so I can talk about this. I don't even think they'd mind if I said about this. Obviously I haven't got a role at Mayhem. I'd happily like to become a team maker, so I feel like I could make some fire teams. But I've helped them get players, like, especially for their return. Because as far as I'm aware, they've coded about 3 seasons worth of like an event. So like if this event goes well, it's gonna go very very well, which I think it will. But I've been helping them.
They've done what now? They've coded 3 what?
Okay, so I mean, obviously I can't leak anything.
Of course.
This is just they haven't said this. This is my wording. From what I know, it feels like they've coded 3 events worth of 1 event.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because they took a long break, didn't they? And all they did during that break was work. Like they didn't just take a break to take a break. They took a break and work, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I'm hoping it goes well.
Well, I help. Oh yeah, sorry, go on.
And I hope I don't finish last.
You won't. But I've so it's public knowledge. I can talk about. I've been helping them get players for the event.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I can say this even if they're not in the event, 'cause I think people have said about it before. Fulham's in a Discord, and then Fulham got. I mean, Feinberg was already invited, but Fulham got Feinberg like essentially to like join, and then that was where President Poundcake Silver came. Then I also got Anthos, and then that's when like Mr. Cat, Caliph, Radoons, who got subbed in. Yeah, Radoons got subbed in on instead of Master Giraffe, that's right, yeah. So, and then I feel like that's why I'm not obviously all assumptions here, but I feel like that's maybe why they kind of turned around and gave me a bit of a cool team. It was just as if to say, like, it's not like biases in, because I would have been happy with whoever, really. And they know I would have been happy with whoever. I guess it's just more of a one-off kind of thing. I mean, there's like one team I think I was meant to have, which I can't say.
You've told me, yeah. You've told me, yeah.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay, yeah.
You've told me, but don't tell everyone else. So you told me the team, and I'm just saying right now, that team would have been ridiculous.
It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been, and I have my reasons.
Hello, it would have been ridiculous.
It would have been a cool team, but it wouldn't have been OP.
Yeah, it would. What the?
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, I know you're thinking of like one of the two to be like not as good as an event player, but I'm talking about the other one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who would just dominate.
And then this all leading from Mayhem, which I mean, it would have been better to transition from Mania, but that's fine, and to JackCas Game Nights. Yes. So let's talk about that. Where'd that idea come from?
Okay, I wanted to make an event. Well, I didn't want to make an event. I literally just, I always want to play with friends and just play and just chill out, just gaming with friends, night upon night. Obviously that can't happen as often now because obviously I'm an adult now. I need to provide myself. But as for okay, can I take this concept of literally just chilling on a public server and just make it an event for the community? The whole thing was Game Nights is to bring different friend groups and parts of the community and create creators together to like just play on a microserver for one night. And so I was like, okay, let me make some like simple branding, simple things. Put a tweet out saying, hey, I'm making an event, and if you guys want to play, let me know. And then I got like 100 likes, and I was like, oh, okay, there's demand for this. And I was like, okay, so let me just put out signups, and I got like 50 signups. Like, okay, well that's cool, but like that means we have to bench 20 people. I'm like, right. I was gonna. I basically just said, okay, this is like an event for like friends to team, community to play like against each other and with each other. And first event came along, it was Block Shuffle on MC Manhunt. And it was a bit slow, but it went really well. I was very stressed with the scoring thing because obviously I have to score myself. Like it was just while playing, because obviously I have to be in the lobby for the party to work. That happened. That was pretty fun. First event went really well. Then I was like, okay, I want to do this quite often. I was like, okay, let me do another one on Manhunt. I can trust that server. I have contact with the admins. I trust them to do well. And then second one happened. Even more sites, even more names. Some creators in as well. More creators. And I forgot to balance one team.
Yeah.
Yep, I forgot to balance.
See, the thing
I
is,
don't want to say
really
their names, but like it was my fault. Like obviously they did sweat it a lot. You know who you are if you could hear this. But yeah, it was my fault for not balancing it straight away and not seeing that. Because then once I approved that team, I tried to make the whole event more competitive. But then that kind of just like annoyed like the creators who were trying to just play for fun. So it was pretty it was a lot of fun though, and there was loads of cool moments and stuff like that. But like it was just overarching negativity of one team just completely dominating and sweating the event. So that happened. It was. But
the thing is, I didn't really mind that because I guess I also had a team.
Exactly. You were playing for fun.
I had a team of Rory Animates and Tiny Riot, which was an amazing team, by the way. And like we were just playing not to come last. And in all honesty, if certain things didn't happen, we would have come dead last. So we were quite lucky to come 9th, which I mean, we basically came last. In all
for those who came 10th, and I know who you are, and I bet they're my friends. I am sorry.
But then that was also just down to bad situations in general.
Yeah, exactly. Like because it is the thing. You had fun because you know what you were going into. They had no clue.
Exactly.
Because here's the thing. For context for the listeners, it was a Lava Rises event on Manhunt, and they can be very stressful and very like PvP orientated at times. So I was like, okay. So yeah, those who weren't sweating it didn't really enjoy it unless like they were playing for fun anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So we got kind of lucky with that. But
the second one was a bit of a stinker. I ain't gonna lie.
But it happens, and then I mean, you redeemed it quite strongly. The third one, which wasn't a server one, I quickly as well though. By the way, the third one was for charity.
It was charity game nights, yeah.
But what made you like want to do it on an official tournament?
I wanted to give, because then I knew the Mania stuff, but for context, I partnered with Micromania to offer a shorter Mania experience for those who don't normally play it. I don't really play in Micromania, and those who like also don't really play in micro events end of. And so I was like, okay, I want to make this a creator event to raise money for charity, and also offer the experience of a professional event. Maybe a little scuffed because obviously like it was not going to be coded as the event itself, so it was a little bit. There was a little bit like scuff, and also like some like amazing moments such as like me and Justin and all the admins playing hide and go hunt, which was last game. I know you were annoyed about that. I'm very sorry.
I'm not okay. I'm not annoyed per se.
I saw the VOD. I saw it. Okay.
Okay. I want to clarify because obviously me talking live on stream can be misinterpreted of my actual thoughts. It's not that I was annoyed per se. I guess it's just because because I got benched from Manias, like 3 Manias before it.
That's what I wanted to do.
From Mania afterwards. I was like, I was really excited to play a Mania. And then because of like that, which I mean, it's for charity, like I said. Like when I was on stream, I literally turned around on stream, if you like really watched the VOD, and said like, I know it's for charity, so it's not a big deal. But I think I was just more excited to play a Mania. And then when that stuff started happening, I was like, this is like probably the only chance I'm going to get, which is kind of proven.
I know,
correct.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It was just for those who have never played Mania and those like who don't play Mania often. It was just to give them an experience and a funny experience at that, because it wasn't like serious.
And it benefited Mania. I mean,
if I look at the roster, if I look at the roster of who played, so I'm just gonna count who didn't play in Mania beforehand. 1, hold on, 2, 3,
the entire Aqua Alliance.
4, 7, 15. 15 out of the 32, so basically half the out of 32. So literally half the lobby were those who'd never played in Mania before, and obviously the rest don't really play in Mania that often. So I wanted to offer them that experience. So yeah, that's where I got the idea from it. Like the charity game nights, which I will do more often as well. I will tell you this: the plan for game nights is 2 community events, which are on public servers for fun, and then a charity one. So we go community, charity, charity. Every third event will be charity, and on a official coded server, whether that be from a pre-existing event or completely new. So that's the plan.
And will the charity ones always be on like something like Mania? Or they always be like?
Yeah, it will be either on a. I'll be talking to events to say, can you offer the services to have a miniature version of your own event to play for charity, and also to offer those who don't play in your event the experience to play an event in a short format, and see. It also helps the event as well, because then like if you look at Mania, like those who played in the charity event wanted to now then play in Mania the full thing.
Alliance is an entire team in Mania once again.
Yeah, I wanted to help. I wanted to give those who don't get the experience to play Mania or any event normally to then give them a test. It's basically like a tester, like just testing out if you like it or not. And even if you don't, it's still for charity. It's a charity event raising money for an amazing cause.
Exactly.
And also, yeah. So there is something. I do need to talk to devs of another event that I do hopefully plan to.
Can you say and I'll cry out?
Yes.
I say the name and I'll cry out. I'll mute it. Oh, okay, cool, very cool.
Yeah, so nothing's planned yet though, but like we will sort that out.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, charity game nights that happened. We raised money for Dementia UK, or not Dementia UK, the Alzheimer's Society. We were going to raise money for Dementia UK, but
how much did you raise? Go on, Jack, say it.
£1,005,
which is crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Sadly,
the goal was 500. It's fine, mate.
Normally I do. It's just obviously my situation at the moment.
Those who played and didn't donate, it doesn't matter. You still played in an event that was raising awareness. Like you raised awareness, whatever happened, because it was just because here's the thing: it's a charity very close to my heart because of my granddad who has dementia, and and so I wanted to raise money for one of the charities that would help him with his final few years. And the fact we got double the goal and double the support that I was expecting is genuinely ridiculous. And everyone who played, everyone who donated, everyone who watched charity game nights, thank you so much, and the best is yet to come.
And I mean, can we say about my possibility? I mean, not even possibility. I mean, I am, right? Yes, is that still on?
Yes.
I'm joining the JackCas game nights team. Basically just to count points, essentially. Because I don't like I as much as I enjoy playing in them, I also just wouldn't mind helping out with an event. So I just kind of be there lurking in the shadows, counting all the points. That way, then you get to play as well, kind of thing, you know?
True. Well, I'm gonna announce this because this will come out. It will come out on 22nd, right?
Fact check that. 22nd.
Yep. Okay, I'll announce this. JackCas Game Nights 4, hopefully, will be on the 6th of October.
Okay.
And that'll be announced and released, and sign-ups will be released, I think, around the 20th, I think.
Can you leak what server game it's going to be or no?
MCC Island.
Oh, hopefully Plobbies are around now.
Plobbies.
Are they going to be there by then?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So
there is rumor that it is this week or next week.
This week of recording the podcast.
No, yeah, it's Monday. So when you
say this week or next week, you got to clarify if it's from recording the podcast or uploading the podcast.
From recording the podcast this week or the next. It should be announced by the time this comes out. Hopefully I can then use that to do a Sky Battle tournament.
And I will do the point counting. Hopefully there's like a spectator role, because I'd make point counting.
Well, you can literally just because it's the thing. Like for the fourth one, I think it would just be based off kills. If it's got kills, there won't be any survival points unless you're like top 3 kills, top 3 survivals, and then winner of the round. But then here's the thing: the teams are 4, 8 teams are 4 community, but then teams will be randomized in the game, right? Because you can't pick teams for the plobby.
Are you sure?
So,
they said that?
I think so. I mean, that would make sense. It would also be very hard to code.
No, it should. No. I mean, I've had as like on Hive Bedrock Edition and even CubeCraft Java. I mean, not
you pick
CubeCraft
teams.
Java. Well, Hive Bedrock Edition, yeah, they have like custom servers where you can set people's roles. So you can set spectator, you can set team colors, everything.
If that's the case, that makes it a lot easier. That makes it like a whole lot easier.
Assuming MCCI do this, and I don't see why they wouldn't. They should.
If they don't do it, if they don't
team color role.
Yeah, if they don't do that, it's fine because it's still just based off kills, but that makes it more interesting. So say like play like 10th round, your team with someone who's winning, and you're second, you then just like spleef them and then get all the kills yourself. It just makes it interesting.
But then also kind of ruins a little bit of the whole tournament aspect if you get team griefed. Like, I know it's not technically team griefing.
I'd say try and avoid team griefing, but like you gotta like
we'll see what happens. We can't assume anything right now. I mean, I reckon they'll have roles. I reckon they'll have team roles.
Yeah, that's the plan though. For hopefully 20th or 21st September it'll be announced, and then because I said no September events because I need a break, but then I do want to because it's been 3 weeks since 1, 2, 3. It's been basically 3 weeks since charity game nights, and it'll be 4 weeks by the time I announce. It'll be a month since charity game nights by the time I announce the next one. So yeah, I plan to do 2 events in October.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see. But I do hopefully plan to do the 6th, and then if it's possible, a charity one in November.
Got you. Okay.
But we will see about that. Again, I just need to contact people and set it up.
Because JackCas, like I've said this as well, like it's not scuffed. It's just like JackCas Game Nights is nice. It's a refreshing tournament because
it's not an event. It's not a polished event, and I don't want it to be that. Like unless it's like it's not going to be polished end of because it's not its own thing. It's hosted on things that are available to everyone, but it's just that concept of bringing together communities, different friend groups to play on a micro server all at once for one night only. With that added idea, with that added intention of competitiveness and winning the event, and for their own accolade.
Every single time I played JackCas Game Nights, and every single time going forward, I guess other than Mania because it was just finally getting to play it again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Block Shuffle, we tried, but I still had fun. Like I was joking with.
You got second place,
about, like his haircut. So and then I carried that over into Lava Rising, but Lava Rising was completely fun. Like that. See, the thing is, I like JackCas Game Nights because unlike Mayhem, where especially because I'm teamed with like Kandras and Boostful, like I'm gonna have to try. Like I'm gonna have to. Like there's no way I can just mess about and do badly because they're gonna want to try, and I also want to impress. In front of them, I guess. And it's like so. Like Mayhem, I can't really try. If I ever get to play Mania again, even like with Pride, I was trying really hard. Like I'm not try-harding, sweating crazy, but like still wanting to win. But with JackCas Game Nights, if I ever play again, because obviously I'm joining the team and helping with the points and stuff like that, I'm not gonna try hard. I'm always just gonna play fun, and that's why I always.
What's the thing? You're most likely playing the charity events, Orbits, because like if you're counting points, they'll be counted for you.
They'll be done
polished
for me,
events.
Exactly,
yeah.
But then the charity events are the ones I'm gonna want to win because they're like unofficial tournaments. That's what I mean.
Pretty much that. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at. So, is there anything else you want to say about JackCas Game Nights? Anything else you want to?
Not really. I mean, I've pretty much said everything I can, plus telling you stuff that you didn't know already. Before we move on, thank you to Yanni Mayu, my head mod for my Twitch chat, for helping me with Game Nights 1. Thank you to Cosmic for helping me with Game Nights 2 and making a private lobby for Lava Rises. Thank you to Not Justin and the Mania crew and everyone who donated and played in JackCas Charity Game Nights, which is technically JackCas Game Nights 3 because it is technically the third one. So that is the unofficial, but the official third one. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has helped me. Hopefully, with Orbits now joining the points for the community one, we can start to make it more more polished and more of an experience for everyone playing and everyone in the whole event space. So yeah. And if you are interested in joining and you're not already familiar with JackCas Game Nights, please feel free to DM me. Whether that be you're a creator and wants to play in the charity one coming up, or you're someone who just like is in the Minecraft community and you also would like to play in a community event, then again, just DM me. My DM's always open on Twitter or the Discord. Just feel free, and if you want to play, then let me know.
And if you're someone who is deciding to listen to this podcast, who has been sent this, and I have you added, and just someone who I've helped get into other events, I can always same with the other events. I can always be a bit of a connection link. I can always.
Oh yeah, you did help me. You helped me a lot with Game Nights, with charity Game Nights.
Exactly, and I'm always happy to
do. Yeah, thank you.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a creator who's listening to this and maybe you have contact to me, if like it's gonna sound rude, it is more a creator event than a community event. It's just like creator friends.
Charity one is yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it's the harsh reality, I guess. So if you are like a creator who's looking to, hopefully, I mean, even if you're just a newer creator who's looking to move more into the community, I mean, that's that's what happened with Animal Mace. Animal Mace was looking to get more. I mean, they're clearly not a newer creator. They have like 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah,
but they were looking to get more into the community.
Yeah, winning event space. Yeah,
and then look, they joined JackCas Game Nights, and possibly in a future Mania. I don't think they're in this one.
They don't know.
But possibly future ones, who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess alongside your charity thing, I also want to announce something on myself as well. Yesterday, from recording this, my dad did the London to Brighton.
Yes, I saw, yes.
He does it every single year, give or take. I think he might miss 1 year, but he does it every single year pretty much. He's actually next week, so... no, this week Sunday, so a week before the podcast comes out Sunday. He's doing this charity event. He got like kind of asked to do it last minute because someone dropped out, where he's driving from London to Spain in like a really crappy car.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's doing that. So he's been raising money for that, which I mean, I'm not going to do another charity for, because I don't actually have the link or anything for. But yeah, overall he raised £500, which is the highest he's ever raised for London to Brighton, which is pretty sick. 200 coming from 150 from the community, 50 from myself, plus an extra. I think I donated like an extra £8.55 to like round it up to 500, and then from 8 other contributors, which is just family and his friends, because I didn't share the links. I don't want to dox myself on my name or like that, because he has his name and everything. So that was pretty cool. So thank you to anyone who donated or even watched the stream. I think I earned like maybe about 5p from ads, but it's still a contribution. Still 5p is still a contribution towards the charity. It's very little, but it's still something. Or people who just watched and like got the view accounts higher to push me up the Twitch page, you would rate, I guess. So just little things like that. But yeah, he's done the London to Paris. Like he does a lot. He loves cycling. A bit like how you love darts. Which I know we were gonna talk about darts and football, but we have been recording now for an hour and 13 minutes.
Oh, have we? Wowzers.
Yeah, I know. And I guess like probably just stick it to Minecraft. And I mean, the thing
That's
is, right?
Fair. No, yeah.
Me and Captain Ajax will probably end up doing a football midweek MC. Maybe at the end of the Premier League. I don't know. So we could always just bring you on at that time. It'd be the perfect time to get you involved. So that could be, because I know like we want to talk about it a little bit. I guess darts wise, not football wise. Why are you so into darts? I guess just as a question.
It's a family thing. My
on
mum
it?
likes darts. My dad likes darts, and so when I was like really little, like all I'd really watch was like darts, and so I really got into it. Like I played in like little tournaments as a kid, won trophies and stuff like that. I'm not bad at it. It's like I'm just not as good as professionals. And then I don't know. It's just that idea of 1 versus 1. Like someone has to win. Like 2 people are against each other, and 1 person has to win. There's no draws. There's no dives. There's nothing to slow it down. It's just fast paced, 1-on-1 action.
There's nothing controversial with darts as well. Like you can't have controversial throw or controversial decision.
Yeah, exactly. You can't like rule out a fucking 170. You can't.
Exactly. Whereas like with VAR and stuff, there's controversial penalties, there's controversial free kicks, there's
exactly
red cards, but you can't get that
decisions. Yep, exactly.
Which is one of the only sports that really happens in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fair play. That was it. I don't want to talk too much on it or football. Like I said,
that's fair.
We can always maybe, even if like AJX can't make it 1 week, I could bring you on to talk about like make an entire darts podcast. I don't know, because I know a bit about darts. I mean, I'm more into pool myself, so we could do a darts pool podcast. There we go.
That's fair.
Because I love pool. Me and my dad were meant to go and watch the UK Open finals back in like.
Oh, pool, or do you mean snooker?
Pool. It was a 9 ball, which 9 balls kind of sucks, but like we were gonna watch it because it was the only thing. And we went out the night before, and this is a story I tell everyone as to why I'm not really a big fan of cider at the moment, is because we went out the night before, it was too hot for Guinness, we was playing pool, getting ourselves prepared to go and watch, and we decided to drink cider. 17 rounds later, we did not feel very well, and the next morning, and it's the first time I've ever seen my dad get unwell, because my dad's Irish. Like I'm allowed to say this because I'm also half Irish, because he's Irish, like, so obviously there's a whole stereotype, which I'm allowed to say, is it's the first time I've ever seen a drink hit him badly, and it was 17 rounds of Bulmers. So yeah, we didn't end up going, which kind of sucked, but it was a birthday present as well. Fair enough. But I got a refund. So
it happens to fair. It happens. But
yeah, so like, that's what I'm saying. We can always maybe turn that into a podcast. I like snooker as well, but my dad's very much like a pool player. He like if he wanted to, he could very easily go, and that's like me just saying that to pick him up.
Yeah.
Fair. I guess before we wrap this up, then JackCas, do you have anything else to say? Because I do have a question for you. If you don't.
Not really.
Okay, I guess there's a Twitter question then. I think we have 2. So the first one is from Disguised Mower.
Oh, hello, Mower.
We'll just base this on your actual birthday. Did you have a happy birthday?
I did. It was quite emotional because obviously turning into an adult. My brother came down from his uni to celebrate. We went for a meal. Got drunk a lot.
As you should.
As I should, yeah, because I paid for it. And then that was generally like one of the the nicest meal I've ever had. And then obviously met some friends there as well. Did by accident, like met some friends at like the restaurant by accident. We didn't even know they were gonna be there. Then I came home. Then I streamed for an hour, and obviously like thank you everyone who did wish me a happy birthday on like Twitter, on like Discord, whatever, my Discord and stuff like that.
You've been doing it all year,
I do, yeah, but like properly for my actual birthday, because you know turning 18 is very, very scary, and it was very scary for me. But like I affirmed it, and here we are today. So yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, did it for Moa? Yeah, it did go well.
I guess like linking to that is, I mean, I went to TwitchCon only for one day this year because I wasn't really prepared for it, because I wasn't even gonna go. It was like a last minute kind of thing. Well, I say last minute, it was like 2 months before, but I hadn't really saved towards TwitchCon, so I couldn't really. I didn't want to dig into my savings because of it.
Yeah.
So I only went for one day. And but then everyone went out drinking and stuff, like up until like 4 a.m. Like I think I said this on the AJX podcast, like not to generalize their bills. I like the best way to explain it, and this isn't me saying it in a bad way, is like Ava JC was drinking with Jack Manifold. Like that's how I explain it in the best possible way, but like not in a like as if like not that like downgrading everyone, I guess, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, I know of that because Ava texted me at 5 a.m. while I was at Paris.
What I'm saying is because I only went for one day, I was at home when I went. That happened on the night I went home, but then you was also too young to drink. So hopefully, I was next too young to drink. Jack, we could if you're down,
go on a piss.
Yeah, exactly. I'm down. I'm so down. By the way, I'm so. I'll probably limit myself because, like I said, when I get carried away, I get sometimes a little bit too carried away, and it makes me very badly unwell the next day.
That's fair.
But you know, drinking is always fun in moderate amounts.
I don't really drink anymore, honestly. Like, because I had.
Bro, you just turned 18. What do you mean anymore?
beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you are allowed to drink. Just you can't be like 18 years old. If you're under 18, you cannot be served alcohol. Yeah.
But you have to, and you're not.
You cannot pay for it, and you cannot be served it by yourself. But like with parents' consent, you can have it. And so New Year's, I do not recommend this. Guys listening, do not do this, or anyone listening. I drank 2 liters of straight vodka. Not straight, but yeah, that happened, and don't recommend it.
It was fun.
No, it wasn't. Do you know why? Because at 3 a.m. Because at 3 a.m. I woke up with
I'm more just saying, anyways. Like we'll obviously keep it in moderate amounts, but it could be a very fun like TwitchCon experience kind of thing. Yeah,
I'm not going to drink as much as I did. I'm just saying, New Year's was the worst experience, and I have like drank barely since then.
I mean, especially if you're not near home.
Anyone listening, whatever age you are, drink in moderate amounts. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess the second question as well then, and this is actually one I wanted to ask, but I saved it because it was a Twitter question. And it's actually, I think it's a genuine question from me, it would be anyways. It's from Hashtaggy, and it's, is your jacket a waffle?
No, it is a flannel jacket. I've had that misinterpretation loads.
I know you said it before, I just went like, is the flannel jacket idea a waffle or no?
No. I don't personally own an orange flannel jacket. I've always wanted one, and the one that was close I broke.
Oh crap.
But yeah, because I'm not a skin maker and I made it myself hastily, and I was trying to learn color theory and stuff like that, and trying to use like 3 different shades of orange. It doesn't look the best. Obviously, Masky has now improved it, and if you now look at my streams, stuff like that, and also Masky's Twitter, my skin has improved significantly. Thank you, Masky, for being the GOAT. And yeah, but the skin I made, like I know it did look like a waffle, but it was an orange flannel jacket.
Because I have like a flannel. I guess it is a flannel jacket. I always just kind of called it like a checkered shirt. I have one.
It's a flannel shirt, like checkered shirt. Yeah.
I used to wear it because when I was a team leader where I used to work, I used to be allowed to wear my own clothes, but like mainly shirts. And I never really knew it as a flannel shirt. I literally just knew it as like a checkered shirt. Sorry, not a flannel jacket.
Yeah.
But yeah, I own one as well. You know, who would have thought it?
Fair enough.
But yeah, I guess with that then, Jack, that brings the end of the Inside MC podcast. You said you were quite excited. Did it live up to the hype?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sounds convincing.
Yeah, no, genuinely, I've enjoyed this. Really cool. Really fun. It's just nice to actually waffle about things, just actually speak about them instead of just like keeping them to myself. And yeah, it's good. Yeah, very good.
Well, I've always said it. That's why I absolutely love the podcast, because it gives the opportunity to
say things. Yeah, express things. Yeah, exactly.
You can kind of come on and tell, like, it's like I've said a few stories that people have never heard of before. You can tell a few stories that people have never heard of before. You know.
Yeah.
talk about how you're feeling, all that jazz. Before I do the outro though, I always like to give this opportunity for you to let people know where they can find you, where they can find JackCas Game Nights, which I mean I know is the same Twitter account. Just promote all your actual, your Twitch, your Twitter, your YouTube, all that kind of stuff.
Yep. So my Twitch, I mainly do Twitch nowadays. My Twitch is JackCas_. I stream Minecraft, MCI, and all that good stuff. If you want to stop by and follow, that'd be much appreciated. My Twitter is the same at JackCas_. That's where I tweet about like obviously JackCas Game Nights and stuff like that, and just like waffle and stuff like that. Also let you know of like funny clips and stuff like that. I try to be funny, and also like just let you know of like information. Obviously, I retweeted the podcast coming out and stuff like that. My YouTube is JackCas. If you just search JCK space CAS, or just the at without the space, because I do have the at JackCas on YouTube. I upload very rarely now, even though I used to do YouTube. But yeah, whenever I put like something funny happens or I can think of a video idea, I put something out there. And yeah, my Discord. Well, I'm not gonna say my Discord really, but if you are interested in game nights in any way, shape, or form, or charity game nights, if you are a creator who is looking to play in either, DM me on Twitter or again, my Discord is just JackCas without space, JackCas, and just DM me if you are interested. And yeah, and that should be everything, I think.
Gifted a sub to the real JackCas on Twitter.
Yeah, screw you.
That was so funny though. That was good. You will give it to me, go on.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, then Jack, it's been an absolute honour to have you on the podcast.
Thank you for having me, mate. Thank you for having me.
Something planned for quite a while, so it's been nice to kind of finally do it. And yeah, well, with that being said, then this has been the InsideMC podcast, joined with JackCas, interviewing another amazing guest. As I do every single week. With that being said, if you're listening to this when it comes out, which I know a good few people do, there is a guest announcement in 4 hours. I had a server owner on, which JackCas, which was MC Manhunt, and JackCas hosts like tournaments. Well,
on
has hosted
Manhunt,
tournaments on Manhunt. I've had JackCas on this week, and then next week's podcast is going to be with someone who's worked on multiple different events. So it's kind of a linking theme here. With that being said, thank you all for watching. Stay safe. Don't eat too much bread. Pieces.
Bye bye.